goddess. And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo, we stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running, what you thought we bleed that? It's only one team over here, that's Cowboys, believe that. Yeah, this you got is the poet. Big up West Coast Cowboy, HTM Sports, and Landlord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out. Now don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC. Yeah, DC4L.
31 teams in the NFL. His system is designed to stop 25 teams.
Shit, I need a linebacker that's over 200 pounds. I need a defensive tackle that you got to pull away from the buffet. He's gone, so no.
Let's talk about that.
But yeah, that's a large part. That's a large part of your
I gotta
team.
make this point because I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. So I gotta get this off before it flees me, and the nation needs to hear this.
And we live in the building, man. What's good with y'all? It's your boy Henny DeMoore reporting live from the liquor store. And look, man, you see, I'm not alone in the building, man. If you look all the way over there to the right, I got the most diabolical, underhanded, shiesty, untrustworthy. I can't even think of any more acronyms and synonyms to describe this man. Landlord from Alabama, the nefarious one. And then in the middle, I got my brother Keystone Cowboy in the building, man. What's up with y'all today?
Man,
Everything's
I'm good.
We good.
I was good before I heard that introduction, cause like, you know what I'm saying? I be over here doing the Lord's work, and then I come over here and just get all of this hate, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I did to get this from you, sir, but you know, it is what it is.
I just want you to stop lying on a Sunday for one. We can start there. Because you up here talking about you was doing the Lord's work.
Doing the
like,
Lord's
dog,
work, man.
Like, I don't want lightning to come through the screen and get all of us. Like, Keystone ain't got shit to do with this. You putting this man in danger with this blasphemy on the Sabbath. So you got to stop that.
Man, when it comes to the Cowboys, I'm doing the Lord's work. Remember that. Don't forget it. All right?
Anyway, salute to everybody in the chat box, man. I see my boy Splendor Poppy in the building. What's up with you? Brandy in the building. What's up with you? Miss Regina Green with the green. Salute to you.
Regina, what's up?
Indeed, man. Big supporter right there. My boy Matt Leslie in the building. Justin Kitchen in the building, man. What's up with you? Hey, he said 98 days to the season kickoff, man. I'm counting them down too, my boy. Daniel Barrera Sports Highlights. Sin City Cowboy. Meek Phillips in the building, man. Draylon Brown in the building, man. Salute to all y'all. And, hey, y'all know the proper regulations and rules when y'all tap in with your independent content creators. Go to every page and hit that like button to help out with the algorithm. Share the content 6 times because I am superstitious. I do believe in manifestation. And I do believe if y'all share it at least 6 times, it will help us manifest that 6th championship. Mm-hmm. And remember, my boy Landlord is trying to go out there to Oxnard for training camp. So support. You know, he'll bring you some exclusive content. So hit that Cash App, that super chat on his end. We're running a raffle in the liquor store. Everybody that sends $5 will get a opportunity to win a Dallas Cowboy jersey or the winner's choice. So if you want to support trying to send him out there, you want to support us trying to improve the equipment in the liquor store, hit that Cash App, hit that super chat. Matter of fact, Keystone, drop your Cash App too. You take your time out your day to make some content. Put your Cash App in the chat boxes, and let's rock, man.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh.
So, man, let me ask y'all, man, what y'all feeling about this Trey Lance hype train?
Well, we already knew the hype was going to come, and we knew Jerry was going to start the hype. I mean, let's be reasonable. Ain't this the man that went behind everybody's back and decided to give up a 4th rounder, which should have been this year's running back, to go get a quarterback, and you bring him over there? Well, we all know what it is when it comes to controversy, and Jerry knows that he's going to bankroll off of that. But we all know that Trey has not thrown the ball in Lord knows how long. So you really going to expect Cowboys Nation, especially real Cowboy fans, are going to look and think that Trey Lance is going to be the answer when he still got to beat Cooper Rush? Let's be real here. Don't believe the hype. Public Enemy told me that.
Public Enemy told you that. Landlord, how you feeling about the Trey Lance hype? Because listen,
I mean, go ahead.
Go ahead. My only thing is, nobody is expecting Trey Lance to beat Dak Prescott. Like Trey Lance mama don't think he'll beat out Dak Prescott. Nobody believes that. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying, it is going to be a real competition in preseason and in training camp for the quarterback 2 spot. So, Landlord, what are your? So I should have said it like that, because everybody felt like it was some bullshit to bring Trey Lance in anyway. Like, we're not gonna gloss over that. Like, it was like Keystone pointed out, it was a horrible thing to do. Like, given our track record with 4th round picks as well. So let me readjust the question. What do you think the odds are that Trey Lance, and this is gonna be the key word, earns the quarterback 2 position, Landlord? The key word is earn.
Well, when you put it in that type of, you know what I'm saying, stands like that, I don't know if it got any odds at all, honestly. But I'm not going to act like Trey. I don't think Trey is just a horrible, horrible quarterback to that degree. I don't think he's, like, great either. I think he probably grew just like anybody else would grow in this time period from 2 years ago, what it was, since he threw a pass in the league. So if you're not getting better, you should be, on the street somewhere. He shouldn't even have a job or a roster spot. So just like Dak said, he's getting better. If he's getting better, I'm getting better. So that's what I'm thinking about it, man. So when we look at it, like when it comes to me and asking if I believe it, absolutely not. But if we, taking the word from the people that's out there seeing them with their own eyes, they saying glowing things about him. And I even seen some of the beat writers that we rock with, like Aisha and Patrick O.C. They saying some nice things about him too. But, I trust my own eyes more than everybody else. But all we got right now is their eyes. So, hey, I just say we'll see. In preseason, we ain't going to have no more discussion. We ain't going to have no more speculation. It's going to be, it's going to be undeniable at that point.
Indeed. So 2 things. Shout out to Splendor Poppy for the Cash App on my end. I appreciate you for the love and support. He's also asking you, Keystone, what your Cash App is, man.
Oh, my Cash App is $Tavis, Tavis, last name Banks, Banks.
Shout out to him on my side too, man. We appreciate you, sir.
And let me see. Did I spell it right?
Tavis. Because I don't see the comments on my end.
I'll put it right here. It's on the screen.
Y'all gotta know I'm kind of fighting a cold right now, so y'all just bear with me.
Indeed. So yeah, if y'all want to support Keystone and bless him, you can hit him on the Cash App. It's Tavis Banks. Well, $Tavis Bank at Cash App. You want to support Keystone. So listen, let's go ahead and hear out the horse's mouth right now. Because listen, you're right. Folks been talking about the man. They asked him. He up here doing interviews and shit. It's preseason, off season. So everybody talking. Even that guy that you don't know how he had a job. I think he did an interview recently. The guy McCurley, I think McCurley did an interview recently, if I'm not mistaken.
Was sneaker man here after the whole year over with.
So here is Trey Lance, possible future quarterback 2 for the Dallas Cowboys. It's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
When I talked to the offensive coordinator last week, it was like we needed to show him how we play quarterback compared to how they did in San Francisco. How much different is that? What do they ask you to do differently? Because their West Coast was different than
just a different offense. We didn't San Francisco. We weren't really dropping back and passing out of the gun on 1st and 10 too many times. It's totally different here where we can do that. We have the guys to do it, and obviously the coaches have to do it as well.
I don't know if it hasn't been addressed yet, but over the offseason, Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones talked about QB2 battle potentially at training camp. What's kind of your mindset going in with that, knowing that you've grown a relationship with Cooper, but it's still business at the end of the day?
Yeah, we were just talking about it. My mindset really hasn't changed. I haven't really attacked this off-season any differently. Just worrying about controlling what I can control. Continue to learn the offense, continue to be closer with these guys, the coaching staff as well, and just working on that.
What are some of the receivers you've been able to find a chemistry with in the two?
It's been great. Honestly, across the board, I've had a ton of time to work with all these guys, whether it was here or outside with Dak and those guys, outside of the facility. So it's been great, and the rookies as well have been great coming in these first few days.
What does your offseason look like? You mentioned working with Dak. Anything else?
I work with Dak. I stay out here in the offseason, so just training out here.
Dak mentioned that the position is 80% confidence. Just what has the confidence trajectory been for you since you entered the NFL, and where is it now?
Yeah, I think it's much higher than it was when I got into the NFL for sure. I think I kind of didn't know what to expect, and I think it's probably most rookies, if not all of them, at one point or another throughout that first year, maybe that first offseason. But I feel great about where I'm at. Continue to get better, continue to learn, and just continue to be a better quarterback.
Mike said that you're probably going to factor in heavily in terms of preseason play time. How do you feel about taking a bunch of snaps come preseason?
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm very excited. I haven't played snap, obviously, live games since last preseason, so just excited, looking forward to it, and make sure I'm ready to go when that time does come.
You went to college during COVID, then had an injury, traumatic one, and during the regular season at San Francisco. Long story short, a lot of uncontrollables. Has that made it easier to control what you control, knowing that there's been a lot of uncontrollables starting for?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me, I've learned a lot about myself, who I am on and off the field. And this offseason, I feel like probably at my best, just as far as, mentally, physically, spiritually, just knowing who I am, where I am, and being able to be present.
Okay, all right. So there we go. Hold on, I'm trying to close this one out. Replace. Hide. I'm actually trying to hide it. Hold on. There we go. Okay, we back up. Hey, salute to you too, Splendor, for everything you do, man. We appreciate you. So that was Trey Lance, quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. And hey, man, so a couple tidbits that I picked up hearing that. Is Dak Prescott really concerned about Trey Lance if he's helping the man work out in the offseason? That sounds like some stuff if he was a hater or a Brett Favre or any of these other veteran quarterbacks. That sounds like some shit that Dak Prescott would not have done. Am I correct?
True.
True. We hear about it all the time. Like, Aaron Rodgers has been very vocal about Brett Favre and not want him there. Even Joe Flacco did not really help Lamar Jackson like that from what was said, right? So if Dak Prescott wasn't secure in himself, in his position, he wouldn't be spending his extra time trying to help this young man out. So that's one thing. The second thing is what he said about the offense, and he is right. They do not do that shit in 49ers country, like drop back passing game. Most of everything is predicated off the run, the play action. Yeah. So like you said, it's a completely different offense, and that is something that might play into effect. Thirdly, but probably one of the most important tidbits, he's gonna play a lot in preseason. Like we already know, Dak Prescott don't even need preseason at this point. Like he's gonna come in, he's gonna throw for a whole bunch of yards in that first game. He's gonna light up the Cleveland Browns like I know he will. Like we seen the same script, the same song and dance every year, especially when he's in a complete offense. So we're not worried about that. So the real question is, man, do you think it would be enough, right? Because Wes had floated this idea out when we last talked to him. Like, how the hell can you allow Trey Lance to beat out Cooper Rush off of preseason reps when you seen Cooper Rush play in a live game? You seen Cooper Rush help you win games. Right, and I'm not saying, y'all know how I feel about Cooper Rush. I'm not saying that Cooper Rush is the best quarterback or anything like that. But it is very confusing how you can allow preseason to weigh that much into live game reps. So which one of y'all want to piggyback off that?
Like you said, I believe, he's gonna be number 2 quarterback. I don't know if it's a way around that. They probably just try to. Well, it's two scenarios. One scenario, they push him into the forefront of Cooper Rush and makes him the backup quarterback. Or the other one is, he have a phantom injury and now he can't be the second quarterback and we can't get rid of him either. So, that's how the Cowboys like to operate. But if you ask me what's really gonna happen on the field, excuse me, I think Trey Lance is better than Cooper Rush, honestly. I do.
Should be.
But because when we talk about Cooper Rush, what do we immediately talk about? His record. And we already know that quarterbacks' records, that it shouldn't even be a stat for real. So, we just say Cooper Rush won 5 games. Like, did he really? Did he really win those games? Absolutely not. The Cowboys won those games. It wasn't our pass game. You know what I mean? It was our run game. Like, we really can't speak like that for real. We just say that type of stuff in certain debate scenarios for some reason. But we know that's not a real stat. So if we're talking about pound for pound, Trey versus Cooper, he should be better. Even though Trey probably can't be as accurate as Cooper at times and stuff like that, his athleticism and running ability might just, bring him still over the top just a little bit. Now, am I acting like Trey should be way better than Cooper? No. But I don't know. I gotta see this dude.
Technically,
I gotta see this dude.
He's supposed to be way better than Cooper Rush.
Think about it though. I might have to take it all back though, because look, one thing we do know, Cooper know the playbook. We know that. If you don't know the playbook, how effective can you really be?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And the piggyback off of that, landlord, when you look at Cooper Rush, you already know how they was campaigning. They wanted him over Dak, all because of a few games that he won when the defense was key in those games when Dak was out. And then when you look at the fact that we're bringing in Trey Lance, they're going to want to hype it up in preseason for him to beat Cooper Rush. They'll forget about what he did in the regular season. They want to slide him up to 2 because they know they want him to be the future quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys to figure some way and somehow to stir up the controversy and get Dak up out of here.
Thanks. They would love to put that pressure on Dak or try to regain some leverage somehow, some way. Just trying to, put it in Dak's face. And I can't stand it, man. I really can't stand it. Like, Dak is the most disrespected quarterback, I feel like, in the NFL easily. Because, look, I just seen PFF have a thing said, would you pick Dak Prescott or Justin Herbert? Like, what? You shouldn't even, bro. If you take, okay, listen, this why I got a problem with it, right? I'm not talking about, of course, Dak is our quarterback. You should want to fight for your quarterback at times. But I'm gonna say this: if you take quarterback A, we're gonna say Dak Prescott. We're gonna take his name away. Quarterback A. If you put him in a scenario where you compare him with Justin Herbert, after the year that quarterback A had, that wouldn't be a thing, bro. They know that it's going to get everybody riled up. It's going to get the people clicking. It's going to get the people talking that you compare Dak Prescott with this dude. Would they compare Lamar Jackson with this dude? And we know who the real MVP should have been for real. We want to get technical. We know who the real MVP was. So you're going to take the second best quarterback from last year, from 2023. You're going to compare him to a dude who didn't even sniff the playoffs? Do y'all see what I mean? And then his numbers was way, way, way worse. This dude has never done nothing. Like, what? Bro, anybody in the chat, please tell me something significant that Justin Herbert has done in the NFL, please. Why do people always be on this man job so hard? What has he done to y'all? I'm the only one that ain't under the spell.
Ain't that the
What the hell is going on, man?
You gotta remember, man, folks. I mean, yeah, Blue won the biggest leads in postseason history.
And you compare that to Dak Prescott? Stop it.
You gotta remember, people love potential. They love potential. They love what you could be, what you might be down the line. You know what I'm saying? And they listen. It's not just with Dak Prescott, because remember, Dak Prescott was Tom Brady when he first came to the league. You remember those comparisons? How he gonna beat Tom Brady and do this, and then you got used to Dak, and now Dak ain't shit. The same way they're gonna treat Jalen Hurts in this year probably with Kellen Moore. The same way they're gonna eventually treat Justin Herbert. It's a rotating door, man. They love the new shining toy until he ain't shit. You remember?
I gotta give you a small little pushback right there.
Before you say that,
I remember what I was saying. Go ahead.
I'm just saying Matthew Stafford wasn't shit a few years ago until he won a Super Bowl. But when he first came into the league, he was supposed to be the best passer ever. He's so goddamn good. He could have came right out of high school. Nobody cared that he played at Georgia. Like they love these dudes, man. And listen, you're probably gonna say it's slightly different for the Dallas Cowboys quarterback, which is true, but you know.
I was finna say, some people they hold close to their heart though, because that ain't necessarily true. They still was giving Carson Wentz props even after he failed a couple times, bro.
Yeah, they was.
Right or wrong, they still was saying he was better than Dak. It was people saying he was better than Dak after he got put out of the Eagles, bro. It's still people saying stuff like that, bro. So it's certain quarterbacks who they hold close to their heart. And what I think it is, bro, it's all about this draft status shit, bro. And I'm sick of it, bro, for real. When they see somebody get drafted high, they like, that potential there somewhere. I'm going to hold on it for dear life to the end of time. I'm going to hold on it. Like, bro, really, bro? You seen this man be bad for several years, and you still going to hold on to that little glimmer of hope? You are insane. You're crazy.
Well,
you know what's funny?
Who the hell is this dude putting all these numbers in the chat box, bro? Y'all might have to assassinate him. That's annoying. What are you doing?
That's your partner right there, man.
Yeah, they got hold to his ass before I even could say it. What is you doing a big ass countdown for in the chat?
You gonna count
My bad, man. Go ahead.
He's been in the playoffs, and all of a sudden he's better than Dak Prescott.
Man,
y'all remember that talk?
Do you remember Carson Wentz never won a playoff game, but he get credit for a Super Bowl he did not participate in?
They said he was finna be the MVP. They said he was the MVP. I had to tell the Eagles content creator I did the show with that time. I said, man, y'all gotta quit saying that. That man did not win an MVP, bro. Like he did. He didn't. So if that's the case, we could just say Dak won the MVP. If they didn't give it to him, he ain't winning, man. It is what it is.
Yep.
That's the fact.
Very true. Very damn true, man. But like you said, that's partially true. Some people hold on to draft statuses. Some people don't like Dak Prescott, so everybody's better than him. And some people are victim of the new booty syndrome. In the words of West Coast, they baby nut huggers. Some folks are baby nut huggers that love the shiny new toy that comes into the league until they ain't the new commodity on the block no more.
I'm gonna have to go do my research. And just to make sure, but I'm almost certain, every time it's a bad player and he get multiple chances, it's always directly related to his draft status. I guarantee you. He'll be a first-round pick somewhere, and they oh, he did bad at this team. They was using him wrong. He did bad at this team. He just got a bad rep from the last team. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna find a way to discredit this man. It's a little signal you do. I think if you hold two fingers up or some shit, it's going to be birthday signals or some shit. I don't know. But,
I know if I do this.
Yeah, if you do certain stuff, certain things will happen. But, yeah, man, it's crazy when you think about that, man. Like, I guarantee you almost every player who ended up was a bust. Think about it. Why do a bust even get a second opportunity then? Draft status. Yeah, draft status. Why did Tristan Hill get another chance when he left here? Draft status.
Well,
he didn't do nothing. Huh?
He was second round pick.
Why did Taco Charlton get another chance? Draft status. He did nothing as a Cowboy.
Jalen Smith too, landlord.
But can't we say that though? Because there's six and fifth round picks to get other opportunities too.
No, but most of the time, I don't know, because they get chances to start, though. A 6th round pick would be like, well, you on the practice squad. You see what I'm saying? That's a whole different ball game. Huh?
What about J. Ron Curtis? That man
Jay
was
Ryan
selling-
just did that here. He
Yeah,
was
but
hungrier
came-
than the people here.
He came here as a 6th round, 7th round pick.
The Cowboys are cheap. We want anything late round and cheap. Whatever, whoever it is.
That's a fact. Especially them UDFAs. They love those penny pinchers.
What I said, the Cowboys sweatshop. That's what this is. We want to work the hell out of you and pay you the minimum as least as possible.
My boy said
That's
new
the
booty
blueprint.
syndrome is wildly funny but true. like they did with CJ Stroud too though. One good season and he's better than Dak Prescott.
They say everything that's the latest is the greatest. That's how they try to do it.
You remember the little movement we're done with the 90s? Yeah, folks love everything new. They don't care about anything that came before them.
But yeah, man, it's crazy when we think about that, man. Almost just like, look, Matt, well, let's go a good one. Nashawn Wright is still on this team because he was a 3rd round pick, sir. If Nashawn was a UDFA, if he was a UDFA, his ass wouldn't be on this team.
Nope. Not at all.
Well,
Now, it's crazy how some people, look, you can't be bad and have some off the field stuff too. Because I think that's what made Kelvin Joseph get kicked to the curb. They probably just didn't like him and he went good. You know what I'm saying? They like, you can't have both.
But can I say
But Nashawn ain't did nothing to nobody.
But can I say this about Nashawn? He had
Go
a
ahead.
sponsor. Dan Quinn drafted that man. His sponsor's not in the building no more. So if I personally bring you in and I personally feel responsible for your development, I'm gonna keep you around till I see I can get that potential out your ass. The dude that believed in him is gone, so I'm pretty sure he'll be gone too this year. You know what I'm saying? So that's the other thing that we got to think about when we talk about why people are here. Like, dog, I'm the one that had the vision. I'm the nigga in the room.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's trying to put this shit together. So let me work. I'm in the kitchen. I'm trying to whip it up.
Yeah.
So, but I get it too. You know, like, but that's what we gotta be honest about.
But think about it. They scraping the pot. You right. They gonna scrape the pot because they already spent the money. But while they trying to scrape the pot and get as much as they can out of this commodity, it's making the team suffer. I don't give a damn what you trying to scratch out. You telling me you got to pay the rent, but you like, man, I'm going to pay you half this time, half that. We don't want to hear that. We don't care about what happened to you, bro. Give me my money, bro. Like, man, you look. Up here, they up here scraping the pot and making the team suffer. They going to scrape the pot out of school. Hendershot, too. Not Hendershot, but Schoolmaker. They scraping that pot. They scraping that pot.
But I ain't going to say that about the cornerback position.
What you mean?
They scraping Chauncey Billups.
We got 45,000 damn all-pro cornerbacks. Like, if I want to have a project, I can have a project car. I already got the work truck, and I got the damn,
okay,
and I got the damn undercover. I got Trayvon Diggs. I got the Run Bland now. Almost messed up, but at the time we had Anthony Brown who was playing for 4,000 years. We had Jordan Lewis. Like, I was set at corner, so if I wanted to try and get some potential out of somebody that was a freak athlete, why can't I do that?
But that's I give you that. That's a good analogy because you already handled your responsibilities. Yeah. But at the same time, you talking about responsibilities at corner. That could have been another draft pick we could have used, bro. We still don't have a defensive tackle.
That's a different argument.
It's the same argument because you still got responsibilities while you playing with our draft picks. You see what I'm saying?
Hold on. Shout out to the lunatic on your end for the $2 super chat. He said the trap support, the trap house, and the liquor store. DC4L. What's up with you, my boy?
Salute, man. I've been trying to learn Spanish too, the lunatic. So hey, I'm coming with it. I'll be on you in a minute. I'll be with you.
I know hola, mi amigo. That's about it. You know, gracias de nada.
Yeah.
Uno,
dos, tres. Comate means calm down.
Yeah, comate. I know that one.
It's a few more I've been working at.
Mi culpala.
La verdad, that means the truth, I believe.
El pollo loco.
I'm working. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I want to be. Men can't even say the real word to that. Well, I want to be able to speak multiple languages. You know what I'm saying? You know what the other term is.
Yeah.
They be like, you want to be what?
Y'all so damn sister. Yeah, y'all so damn funny.
They gonna be like, you want to be what, landlord? Like, nah, I'm good, bro.
Nothing, dog.
I'm
I won't
good.
be
Never
shit.
mind.
Nothing.
Forget about it, bro.
But my only thing to that is, man. Hey, shout out to the lunatic on my end with the cash out, man. He just said, "Let's go, man." I appreciate you, my boy.
Salute.
But I was just gonna say though, man, like that is a multifaceted. We already seen the war room, so I don't even be blaming one person for one player no more.
Yeah.
Like they as a unit decided to get Nation right. Just same way that I felt like we were probably better suited to get an offensive lineman. Like it seemed like Mike McCarthy was leaning towards the offensive lineman, and he got sort of shot down when we drafted Maji Smith. It seemed like they talked up Maji Smith, and you know that was going to be a pick. Yeah, so you know like everybody's in there giving input. Mike McCarthy, Dan Quinn, Will McClay, Jerry Jones. Sit his black ass down somewhere. Steven Jones.
Will know though. At least he is willing, trying to sacrifice the plug-in where it need to be fixed, and that's still interior defensive line. We still do not have a nose tackle.
We don't yet.
That's why I said with the risky Nation Wright pick. That was in 2020, bro. Nation has not. I don't want to call nobody out on their job. I feel like I'm snitching, but goddamn, bro, he ain't did that since 2020, man. He got one interception. He played decent in that one game against Tennessee. I was there to see it.
Hold on.
What?
Who do we draft in 2020? Oh, landlord,
we got Trevon Diggs.
No, we drafted Neville Gallimore in the 3rd round.
Yeah, Neville. He was the 3rd round. I was saying him earlier. Yeah, Neville.
Nation was a 3rd round pick too, though, wasn't it? We must have had 2.
I think we did have 2
That's
that
a different year.
Nation came in 2020, if I'm mistaken, bro.
I'm looking at the 2020 draft right now. Nation Wright had to come in 2021.
What,
your draft picks were Ceedee Lamb, Trayvon Diggs, Neville Gallimore, Reggie Robinson, Tyler Biadasz, Bradley Anai, and then Ben DiNucci.
So what it was is it wasn't COVID, but it still was a COVID-ish year. That's what it was.
Yep. And
that's what it was.
And
that's clearly what it was.
And landlord, we had 3 third round picks, and we got Osa Odighizuwa with our first 3rd round pick. So
that worked out.
So hey, that's the one thing I'm gonna say though. I can't be mad at them because I can't be mad at them for that. They used their highest 3rd round pick on a defensive tackle.
Only reason I'm gonna be mad is because it didn't work, bro. Didn't nobody have him up that high but us. So you wanted to be the smartest guy in the room. Everybody said that was a reach. Everybody did. And then it turned out to be a reach. Now, the only way you could save face in that case if you was right. Obviously, we wasn't right, bro. Like,
oh, no, we weren't right about Nation Wright. I'm just saying, like, I understand why they took a risk. They already went and got a defensive tackle. They already went and got an offensive lineman, a linebacker.
That's that year we played. We had like 11 picks, and all of them made the team. Then that's the same year.
Yeah, Josh Ball, sorry ass, made the team. You know the boy sent me.
I think everybody made the team that year.
I think everybody, because this the year that Izzy came in, because Izzy was picked in 2021, and that's another thing though. You pick somebody later in the draft that actually came in and performed more than Nation Wright. Like your 6th round pick has done more for you than your 3rd round pick. So you know, I'm not trying to say Nation Wright. I'm just trying to say, you know, the thought process being risky and trying to listen. You are well in your right to criticize the shit because it ain't work. I'm just saying at the time when it happened, I understand why they took a swing.
The whole nature of the conversation was why some of these players still on the team. If I'm not mistaken, that's how we got here. And all I was saying, it was just making a statement that it's draft status. It's nothing else. What else they did? It's too expensive. It's cheaper to keep almost. That's what it is. Look like.
My argument was the sponsors. Like hell, anybody on this defense that does not fit what Zim want, I'm sure will be gone this year. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel.
Will they really? Because he on a 1-year deal.
I was thinking that he on a 1 year.
I'm saying yes, because this man got ties to Dallas. He's not like a normal dude. He's like a child. He's not a bastard. Like Mike Zim was coaching Deion Sanders in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of the guys that left and went on. They look at him like they were looking at Sean Payton. He was one of them younger coaches that came up in the ranks. You know what I'm saying? Like they really like Mike Zimmer. So
Shout out to the lunatic with another $2 super chat.
Yes,
I think that's a good question.
You want a better season from second year?
I think he means second year or second tier. Which one, lunatic? Because that's two different things. Let us know real quick.
Let's do both. I got an answer for both. Second year player that has to do better is Mozzie Smith, because we have no fucking defensive tackles. He's pigeonholed into this at this point. It's sink or swim. Everything's on Mozzie Smith. He has no choice but to play better. And if you want to say second tier player, then my boy Jalen Tolbert has to play better, because I feel they brought in another wide receiver. They're going to give Turpin some opportunities. They talked up Jalen Brooks, so it's really wide open behind him. And we all know that this is probably going to be Brandon Cook's last season. The way the Dallas Cowboys operate, if you're wide receiver number 3, you're going to get elevated to wide receiver number 2 next year when Brandon Cooks is no longer on the team. So he gonna have to hold his nuts and put his best foot forward and go out there and play some real competitive football. So those are my two.
Mine's Damone Clark. I want to see him go out there and be a lot better, knowing that he's going to be the strong side. And for the last several seasons, I always talked about how the strong side has been one big issue when you're doing a 4-3 on our defense. That strong side was always in question. And for him to go out there and to shoot them gaps and go out there and not be under the LVE mentorship, being afraid to hit the gaps, I want to see him do that. We do that, then I put more of him on a higher pedestal going into a contract.
All right,
you got one more though, right? Or are you just doing one Keystone?
I'm just doing one for right now. I ain't think of the other one yet.
All right,
okay.
Go ahead, Len.
Well, mine is my boy Slam Williams. We need Slam to play a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he played bad, because he didn't, in my opinion. But, this is one of them perfect situations he in. They said they was planning for the future, and it's evident. You know what I'm saying? We seen how they cleared the path for him now. This is his position to lose right now. Like, they got rid of Fowler, they got rid of Dorrance Armstrong, and now it's on you, Mr. Slam Williams. So, I think he got a lot of potential, like we said. But the only thing about potential is it's still a chance that you don't reach it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't bet my house on potential. I have to have something tangible to hold on to. But the things that he do have tangible that we can hold on to is his high rate of production in those limited opportunities that he had, and it's 2 years in a row. He made some noise last year. You know what I'm saying? He made noise last year with his limited role. Then this current year that just passed, he still made a lot of noise in his limited role. So, one, it's easy to sit back and say, hey, if I think he did something good enough with a small role, let's see what'll happen if I increase that role. Hopefully his stats and everything else go up. So, hey, I like what Sam Williams could add to this team, man, with a full-time aspect. And I'm telling you, I predict that he might have about double-digit sacks this year. I think he gonna go crazy. Like, I really do.
You know what my other one is?
Go ahead.
DeMarion Overshown. We all know the flash that he showed before he hurt his ACL, and he's coming back off of that. Will he be wielding slow, or will he be thrown up into the wolves again and show that same flash that he showed coming off of a serious injury? And knowing we're going to need him in the run game. And I've always talked linebackers. I'm still going to talk linebackers because that's going to be key for us this year, because we are going to be facing teams that can run the football. And I got a low key for one, y'all, to look out for, and that's the Atlanta Falcons.
I got another one. I got my second one. And I'd probably say Rico Dowell. We need Rico to show up, bro. And Rico played decent last year, man. But listen, you got a real role now. You know what I'm saying? We keeping you on this team. Bro, he was a big winner. He was a big winner last year. In the draft, bro, we didn't draft a running back 2 years straight because of Rico. Think about that. The Cowboys didn't draft a running back because they was banking on Rico, obviously.
But why?
I ain't saying it's the right decision. I'm talking about what we need. So we need that to pay some dividends by now, bro. Like, ain't that insane, y'all? That was a big-time draft, the one we went to year before last in KC. That was a big-time draft for the running back position. We drafted nobody.
Nobody. No.
And this year right here, we drafted Deuce Vaughn. Respect to Lil Legs. We drafted Deuce Vaughn year before last. But this year, we still draft no running back, bro.
None.
So do you think they just ignorant to the necessity that they have at the running back position? Or do you think they banking on Rico to that degree?
How can you bank on somebody that can't stay healthy? They listen, this is the exact same shit that folks were complaining about Tyron Smith. You just went and got a guy that plays even less games than him. Because listen, the man ain't got 100 carries yet. Matter of fact, I'm finna pull this shit up.
But you know something, Henny? I think they probably scared because of the fact that when they gave Zeke that big contract like that, I think they don't want to do that again. I think that's why they're sticking to that running back by committee.
I mean, you can still have a running back by committee, be cheap, and have better running back play.
True.
You're basically paying a man not to even play football for you. So listen, before last season, this man had 7 fucking carries for his entire career. And then last year, he ended up with 89. So he got 96 career carries, 385 yards. How are you banking on that? How are you banking on that? Even last year when he played the most games that he ever played, he was on the injury list like 6, 7, 8 weeks in a damn row. I forget which one. So all I'm saying is, man, I like Rico Dow. I actually think he got talent, but availability is the best ability, and even when you're available, you're not yourself. So why are we doing this to ourselves, man? Why are we doing this to ourselves?
I wasn't stating that to say that it was right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get into the mindset that we operate now.
It just hurt me when I heard you say the shit. I just
yeah.
Man, damn.
I don't think the Cowboys that crazy to just bank on them like that, bro. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna try to throw them a bone, give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe every time they was trying to draft a running back, they seen something else. It was like, should we go running back or should we just get this player? Every single time it was one of those like,
I mean, they drafted
get him.
A cornerback again for the umpteenth time, even though you just drafted a cornerback last year around the same spot. Like, y'all used to love Eric Scott. Why y'all don't love Eric Scott no more?
We ain't heard that man name since last count.
Yeah, like why y'all move on from Eric Scott that quick and talk about some Carsons, man? Like you ain't.
But one thing I'm gonna say though, I'm not gonna let y'all do no other position like that and don't hold offensive line accountable. We got 16 offensive linemen, bro.
I know.
If you gonna disrespect any position being overcrowded, keep that same energy on the O-line. Cause I'm still mad they ain't give me no wide receiver. So I'm still upset.
The right side is still lacking in depth. And that's crazy. That's nasty.
Man, listen. Somebody just go to that because I'm not being hyperbolic. We got at least 14 offensive linemen on this team. 14. No BS. Like, for real.
I mean, listen, you got 5 starters. Every starter has a backup, so I'm sure there's 10 right there.
Do every starter really have a backup? Because that's why you got a swing tackle. He do both.
Right. No damn swing tackle.
I'm saying that's not. It sounds logical, but it's not the way we operate. Like, you don't have a backup for every O-lineman for real. You got somebody who can do multiple things. Why do we have 15, 16 O-linemen on this team?
Because you don't have a swing tackle.
Just wasting my picks, bro. They just hate me, bro. This team can't stand me, bro.
Everybody hates you, dog.
This team can't stand me.
2 DFAs. Where's Eric Bostic? Remember, where's Earl Bostic? Where he at?
He on the team.
He on there. Tyler Guyton, Shuma Edoga, Awesome Richards, Earl Bostic, Tyler Smith, TJ Bass, Brock Hoffman, Cooper Beebe, Dakota Shepley, Zach Martin. So that's 10. We got 13. Josh Ball, Terrence Steele, Matt Walesko.
I told you I wasn't playing. I said 14. I was 1 off. We got 13 O-linemen on this team.
You was close, landlord.
They thought I was playing. I'm serious. Like, we've been overdrafting that position.
Hold on. But are you gonna give that same energy to wide receiver?
Yeah, cause I wanted one. A lot of them no good. A lot of them are no good.
You don't know they're good. They don't play.
That's my point.
All right, let's
if they
let's
was
go.
good, they'll play more than likely.
Ceedee Lamb, Cavonte Turpin, Racing McMath, David Durden, Brandon Cooks, Jalen Brooks, Jalen Marino Cropper, Cam Johnson, Jalen Tolbert, Ryan Flournoy, Tyron Johnson, Corey Kroon Jr. So we got like 12, 13
We
wide
got
receivers.
12 wide receivers. I don't know 7 of them dudes.
I don't know 8 of them.
Now Corey Kroon and Flournoy, they just got here. So just to be fair to them, that's 2 out the way.
But I know Jalen Marino Cropper.
I know Dirt. What his name is? The dude from Florida. I remember him.
He got hurt. I remember Cropper from last year. He just got here last year.
And they said so far he was looking pretty sharp at OTAs.
And I think at both of the positions we got the same problem. We draft them great high, but bad anywhere else. Think about that. We draft a wide receiver high, he gonna cook. We draft one in the second round and on down, not so much. Michael Gallup was okay though. Gallup was okay for a third round.
Was the best one that we drafted that late.
Probably in the history of the Cowboys. Like, okay. And then look, we talk about the O-line. If we drop them high, they cooking. Zach Martin.
Say CD and Cook. You probably didn't hear me.
Zach Martin. Tyron Smith. Tyler Smith. Who else?
Tyler Biadasz though.
He was a fourth,
Drafted
wasn't he?
him low. He was okay though. He was good. He was okay for his draft status, I guess.
Yeah, he was for his draft status.
Terrence Steele is a UDFA too.
UDFA. Hey, our boy was a UDFA too while he was here.
TJ Bass is UDFA too. Who you talking about?
I'm talking about
Connor Williams. Oh, Lael. Yeah, because he had caught a case.
Yeah, they thought he was catching bodies.
Yeah. Travis Frederick, first round pick. Great.
Ooh, good one.
So it looked like we not as much on the O-line because you still got some diamonds in the rough that panned out, like Tyler Biadasz. Terrence still pretty much panned out too. And who else? We had some people in the past too, like what's his name was, man, that came. Damn,
Looney.
What's his name? Yeah, Looney and the other dude too, the big strong dude. Damn.
From back in the gap.
When our line was Ron Leary, that's what I'm talking about. Ron Leary. Yeah, he came. We filled the space with him and he cooked. That O line was dangerous. Doug Free too. Yeah.
People need to disrespect the shit out of Doug Free, man.
We have no success like that to speak of when we talking about wide receiver. Like Miles Austin was the last diamond in the rough on this team. Everybody else we had to pay some real money for.
I'd say Michael Gallup was the last diamond.
Or a real draft pick. Look at Amari.
Oh, Nate Newton was a low.
Nate Newton too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody said Flozell Adams too. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, Pops? That's my daddy from my mama account too. What's up with you?
Oh,
man?
that's what's up. So, do y'all see what I mean though? You know what I'm saying? We don't have the lower tier success at the wide receiver position. So that's why I was banging the table to draft one early. Because look, now, even though we got 16 wide receivers on this team, how many are you comfortable with playing though?
4.
My point exactly. So now if you don't pay
maybe 5.
If you don't pay a real sum of money to get this guy, what do you really have? That's almost like that's like the tissue with no designs on it. You know what I'm saying? You got tissue, but do you really got something that you want to use?
Exactly.
Your hand gonna be down there in a minute. The tissue gonna disappear, and it's gonna be your hand. So what do you really have, man? That's what I'm saying. Like, no disrespect to them kids, man, because we know a lot. We haven't really seen a lot of them, but I'm just saying, man. Theoretically, if they was as good as we hope they be, because they got to be pretty damn good to move up the totem pole like that, right? You see what I'm saying? So how good do we expect them to be?
Listen, landlord. I'm with you. You know, I wanted a first round wide receiver too. Right? And then we ended up, and that's one of the reasons why I wasn't really very positive when we drafted Tyler Guyton. Because one, man, like I didn't want no right tackle you had to flip over. You know what I'm saying? Like he's grown on me since we got him. But you know, like I wanted to get Keon Coleman. And what really hurt me, that made me feel a little numb, Brian Thomas, who was my guy, got drafted 1 pick before we even got a chance to get on the board. Like Brian Thomas was right there. So you know, like I agree with you. Like getting a wide receiver in the first round works for us. Like go through the history of the Dallas Cowboys. Who are these first round wide receivers that don't pan out for the Dallas Cowboys?
I don't know too many.
Yeah, Dez Bryant was an All-Pro.
I don't even think drafted high on a receiver for Lord knows how long. What's his
That's the problem, Keystone. They don't even invest in it. They either go first round or any other round.
Said Tober.
Yeah.
I hope. I like Tober. You know what I'm saying? I like Tober. You know, he's our guy.
Think about this. We don't even draft. Look, it's all or nothing for us. We draft wide receiver either first or third. We don't even draft. Name a second round receiver we got. We don't. We don't really invest in it, y'all. Like for real. But these people gonna sit back and be like, that got enough. He got all this talent everywhere. Okay.
You say so.
Go look at what the Eagles got over there.
Everything.
They got a Heisman winner as they number 2.
Terry Wynn was a 3rd round pick as well out of Baylor.
And I want y'all to know, D. Smith really like that, bro. He dope. He really is. The only reason he ain't tearing the league up is because of Jalen Hurts. I want y'all to know that. That's the only thing. Like, he got Jalen. If he had a good quarterback, man, D. Smith would be cooking folks. No lie. He'd be going crazy over there.
He played with Anthony Grant, played with old buddy across from him, but you know.
Who that?
Because you know he's not the number 1 target in Pittsburgh.
I know. I'm just telling you, like, he's number 2, and he's a Heisman winner, bro. Like a first round pick.
No, I'm talking about his production. I mean, he's still putting up 1,000 yard seasons and stuff.
And I'm telling you, he's still not getting used to his best ability because he got Jalen Hurts.
You are
no lie.
Fan, so you know I'm gonna let
No, I'm being real, bro. Everybody knew D. Smith coming out of college was him. Can we disagree? Is anybody gonna disagree with that? Bro, that boy was going crazy in college.
He's a Heisman winner, man. Of course, the man was hard.
He was going crazy, but now he's just a 2. Man, get out of here. That's Jalen.
Man, he a 2 because he played with an All-Pro wide receiver. Amari Cooper was that dude coming out of college too, and he ended in Dallas as a number 2 guy in terms of targets and yards and everything. Was he not?
I'm just telling you, bro. If let him would have came to Dallas, they would have been like, man, they got 2 number 1s over there.
Let him come to Dallas. So we won't pay him.
Yeah, we ain't paying him over here though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know why y'all we asking them for nice shit. They don't pay for nice stuff, so I need you to stop talking about nice stuff. We gonna go back over here to the
Wait a minute. I don't like how that sound.
What?
He said we ain't gonna pay for nice stuff, so I want y'all to stop asking for nice stuff. Like, wait a minute, bro.
It's the truth.
That's terrible, man. I don't want to live this way here. I don't want to live this way. Shit. Don't stop asking for nice stuff.
Pop said you don't really have to have a stud receiver to win XKC. I also need a defense that's gonna shut down everybody we played in.
You need a defense that's gonna hold them for 20 points.
Yeah, because Kansas City Chiefs did not allow 30 points all game, and the Kansas City Chiefs lost every game where their defense allowed 25 points. Dallas Cowboys can't do that. Dallas Cowboys allowed 28 points per game against every team with a winning record. Well, averaged 28 points a game against teams with winning records. That's not a Super Bowl caliber defense. So you know what I'm saying? We're talking about
a lot of people forget how great KC defense was, and they just think about Pat. That's understandable, but man, KC defense, bro, I would take their defense right now over our defense right now in a heartbeat.
Jones, That's it right there. Just Chris Jones. No offense to Nick Bolton and all them, but just Chris Jones himself, a nuisance in that interior. Give me him now.
Right, you went running on them boys. You went finna run on KC. That was dead. Running was dead against them. And then they went finna give up too much in the pass game. They corners went giving up They gave up their first touchdown pass in the playoffs. I think both of them, right? I know Snead for sure. Snead didn't give up no touchdowns all the way to the playoffs.
One.
He gave up one all year.
Snead should have been an all-pro, and their slot corner made an all-pro. Chris Jones, best defensive tackle in the league. Nick Bolton, one of the better linebackers.
Snead couldn't have been all-pro, though, because we had Bland. The year Bland had, he had to be all-pro.
But there's so many different all-pros.
Who you got, who the other one was? Sauce probably didn't deserve it.
I think so, but there's more than one all-pro team, though.
So second team all-pro?
Yeah,
okay.
How many all-pro? I'm gonna have to look at that. Shout out to my boy JJ the Mind with the $4.99 for your mind. And hey, they got you a raffle entry for a jersey, by the way, man. Salute to you. He said, "Oh, landlord, I'm on your ass. That Birmingham team lost the other day. I come back from the army on your ass now again."
I already know it. Look, he wakes up just to come and throw some shots at me. I rocks with you though. Look, that's our first loss in about 2 years. We the back-to-back champs in that league. So, put some respect on our name, man. You know what I'm
The
saying?
National Pickleball Association has more pool than that bullshit league that y'all playing. The jump rope, the National Jump Rope League.
The hate is real.
No, I'm just saying, like, nobody cares.
The hate is real. Somebody did care, Hen, because somebody just paid to make a comment about it, Hen. They did care. How about that? Because I was over here chilling. Oh, okay.
That's neither here nor
Just
there.
be saying stuff. Who talk about pickleball, Hen? Who the hell talk about the jump rope championship? Who doing that?
Everybody.
Your ass. That's it. You the only human in the world talk about the hot dog eating competition.
I just had to let you know. No, you were live with the hot dog eating competition. They put that shit on ESPN.
That's stupid.
They was going crazy.
They got them athletes.
And they still do it.
He said, "Yeah, Dad, that's the Pee Wee lead, them boy."
Y'all leave us alone now. Cause look, if y'all team was good, y'all would be up here like, yeah.
Hold on, man.
Yeah, y'all would be talking
this. I like this one. The National Marble Thumper.
Y'all need to relax, man. You know what I'm saying? But look, though.
Okay,
we gave y'all a kicker, though. I don't want to hear nothing about that. We gave y'all a kicker.
Are you not a Cowboys fan with this y'all shit?
I'm saying the people who talking. I appreciate it. So I ain't talking to myself. I'm talking to y'all.
That man would have been a kicker regardless.
We gave y'all a kicker, and you got Cavante Turpin from that same league. So I don't want to hear nothing you're talking about.
Eric, who's your team? So I can make sure to make a mental note. Cause I'm definitely gonna holler at you when we kick y'all ass too, man. So who your team, kinfolk? But salute to you for tapping in, bro. He said, it was a sorry league when the kicker.
Hey, Pops, you gotta, hey, not so much on my stallions now. Not so much on my stallions now. Relax.
Forget all that. Double down there.
I'm gonna have to take it out on your son now. Relax.
I can handle it. It said, hold on, man.
Hey, hold on. Pops was already throwing shots the other day.
When you ain't the real land?
Yeah, he said you ain't the real land. Hey, Pop, what I do to you now? Hey, you gotta relax now. Hey, I came on the live. He said you ain't the real landlord. He said he said you ain't the real landlord. I said, Dad, what I did? Oh, snap.
Eagles fan. Okay, man. Well, we gonna win at least one.
Hey.
I ain't tripping. I really ain't gonna talk crazy to you unless we're sweet.
I'm talking crazy to them because they started out 10-1, and what y'all ended with? That's embarrassing. I don't even know how you can show your face around these parts like that.
He said it's all good.
That's crazy. They started out 10-1, and look, who said they sucked from the beginning of the season? Who said that? I stood on it. While they was 10-1, I still said them boys ain't like that. Ain't nobody got that much loyalty like me, bro. I still said it, Keystone. People looking at me like I'm crazy. I said, boy, they 10-1. I said, man, they still sorry. And I meant it. I meant it too. I stood on. I was dead serious. Like I wasn't playing. If you looked at the way they won them games, it was about a little weak call here, a weak call there. It was always some foolishness and some BS. They was getting away with murder. That's what they was doing. And I still said I stood 10. Man, I don't think nobody stood on 10 like me about that take, bro. I said them boys was sorry, and it came out at the end of the year. I ain't even never talk about that. So if you a filthy Philadelphia fan, man, I'm gonna need you to exit. Cause y'all don't even need to show y'all face around these parts, bro. I ain't even never beat on my chest about that. And I stood alone with that. I said them boy was sorry, bro, and I ain't never wavered from it. And it came out at the end. Y'all boy was 10-1 and end up losing. Every other game down there. How many games they lost in a row?
45.
Gave up the whole division and everything. Y'all boys terrible, bro. I don't want to hear nothing like that. Especially not nothing from you. You lucky we ain't on my channel. I'd be cooking. Do the shout bus shout and everything for you.
Oh, you know we drop.
Promise you.
Not the short bus shout.
Straight up. Everybody was talking like, hey, I had questioned myself for a minute. I'm like, damn, is they really good? They got 10 they went 10-1, but I'm watching the games and seeing the circumstance. I'm like, bro, this team still ain't good, bro. They getting away with murder. And then it all just came falling down. It all fell down.
They was getting away with one too many games. I was at work going through it with Eagles fans. I said, y'all get away with too many games. Y'all ain't all that, man. I was saying that the real live Eagles fans at work. And I still be talking heavy to them this year at work. Still talking heavy.
They deserve that, man. They deserve that. I'm glad he did come up because I ain't never brag about me being right about that taking that. It was evident at the end of the year that them boys were really sorry. And it was all a facade. It was all fake.
They were really sorry.
It was fake. Them boys was not that good, bro. They was not.
Oh, man. All right, so let me ask y'all. We got time for one more talking point. I'm not even finna bring up this article. So the article that was posted is insinuating that Ceedee Lamb and his agent are just playing a waiting game. They want Justin Jefferson to reset the market so they can pull up to Jerry Jones and say, hey, man, I need this. Puts a little bit extra because, hey, matter of fact, if we being real, this is probably the best way to play it because, one, you just had a better season than Justin Jefferson. Two, Justin Jefferson is going to have a rookie quarterback throwing him the ball this year. So you're in line to put up even better numbers than him this year too. So even if they play this out, even if Justin Jefferson deal don't get done till after the season, right before he hits free agency on the open market, it's still a win-win for Ceedee Lamb if he's able to duplicate or get close to the numbers he put up last year, and the other people in the league aren't being as productive. Nobody thinks that Brown is finna be that productive and killing more offense. Nobody thinks that Justin Jefferson is still gonna put up those gaudy numbers with a raw rookie quarterback. So Ceedee Lamb is in key position. It's gonna probably be just like last year. It'll be him and probably Tyreek Hill vying for the top spot in terms of offensive production. So what do y'all think about Ceedee Lamb playing the waiting game? Say, I'm cool. I'll play it out. Even if I gotta wait till the end of the season to get a contract done, I'm gonna wait to this market reset one more again.
That would be a great move for Ceedee to do, knowing that Justin Jefferson still got to get his bag. And I'm saying here like, okay, so y'all want to play the waiting game? I can play the waiting game too. And y'all go ahead and let Justin get that good old reset. Just like back then when Carson Wentz reset it behind Dak. Y'all still following the same blueprint. Y'all want to wait till the last minute to do what? Turn around and restructure on top of restructuring as you go along when the deal was done, because you still got to pay other people. They're known to do that, so that's the right move for them to do, and I will stick to that. But at the end of the day, could this be a strategic move for allowing the Joneses to do what's right and extend your quarterback and free up that cap space so you can beat Justin Jefferson to the punch and get Ceedee done?
See, in my opinion, I feel like right now, in this moment of time, we need to put pressure on the Joneses. Because look, Their job is to not wait on Justin Jefferson. Their job is to make a Godfather offer right now, so we won't have to worry about that. So okay, what's the top receiver getting paid right now? Let me look.
I'll pull it up real quick.
Okay, whatever the top receiver getting paid right now, you gotta beat that by a decent enough margin to where the money that Ceedee would lose out on if he was to wait on Justin Jefferson, he feel good enough to just settle for it right now. You see what I'm saying?
And Linlo, you know what's crazy about that? Ayuk still yet to get his deal. So keep on playing, Jones. Just keep on playing.
AJ Brown is making $32 million a year. His contract was $96 million total, $32 million a year, with $84 million totally guaranteed and $51 million fully guaranteed. Tyreek Hill is making $30 million with $72.2 totally guaranteed and $52.5 fully guaranteed.
See,
So
I know how the contract stuff works. So the way sometimes they don't reset the market in every aspect. So that's why I know it's gonna be a little up and down. So yeah, it might be they set the market in the bonuses, or they set the market in the fully guaranteed, or they set the market in the total value. It's gonna vary. So this is what you're gonna have to do, Joneses. You're gonna have to beat at least 2 or 3 of the categories. You know what I'm saying? Beat them on the total value in the fully guaranteed, or beat them in the total value in the average per year. You're gonna have to beat out the top wide receiver money in at least 2 different categories, 2 or 3 maybe, just to make him sign right now. Because when Justin Jefferson signed, people thinking that Ceedee gonna humbly take less. I disagree with that. Because if I'm Ceedee Lamb, I'm saying I'm not worse than him. What he did last year, compare our numbers. Like where's this understanding that Justin Jefferson is just better than Ceedee right now? When we look at the numbers and stuff and what the impact has been on their teams. If I was Ceedee Lamb, and I'm just speaking totally from if I was Ceedee Lamb type standpoint, I would be making an argument for me being that best guy. I'm not finna gracefully, humbly take less than Justin Jefferson. I want to beat him. So even if you wait till after Justin Jefferson, you got to give me at least one of them categories so I can be over him. I don't think Ceedee gonna be trying to take no lower than him, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm looking at, this is off subject, but I'm looking at Ceedee Lamb working out with his cousin Keon Coleman, and I'm so sad because we could have had them both on the team. But that's neither here nor there.
Why you want to make me feel worse? Good grief.
That's what I'm here for. That's what
I
I'm here
see. You're doing a great job at it.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Like, as long as I can make landlord life miserable, man, like I don't feel bad about doing the show.
Now look at the person that says a statement like that, and I'm the nefarious one. He said, as long as I can make landlord life miserable, man, God. You the true nefarious one, low key. You the low key nefarious one.
Man, all I'm trying to say is this, man. For disregard Justin Jefferson, right? The number's going to be skewed because he was injured. He had 1,000-some yards and 5 touchdowns in like 10 games. So he did good. He averaged like 100 yards a game. So he was going crazy. But point being, Ceedee Lamb was still second in voting for Offensive Player of the Year, right? He was still the first team All-Pro player. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Justin Jefferson, since he's been in the league, been putting up these gaudy numbers, setting these records, and doing all these other things. As of today, Ceedee Lamb is the one coming off with a better season. So why would I not try to parlay that? Yeah,
exactly.
Best
start of any Dallas Cowboys wide receiver ever. And
you gonna make a case for yourself.
Yeah.
And Ceedee has been more valuable than Justin Jefferson. So why are you putting your wide receiver on the shelf? That makes no sense.
He said the Cowboys not paying anyone this season. See you in March. Sign Stevie Joe. Don't do that.
See you in March is wild. But look, what's so crazy about it, like we said, he's not taking less, bro. I'm going to tell you that right now. And right now, the Joneses' responsibility is to make Ceedee totally forget about the wide receiver market. Screw Justin Jefferson. I got you X amount of dollars right now, bro. That's their job. They should be trying to sway him in their direction and say, screw the market, screw waiting when you got a contract like this right now. You see what I'm saying? If they was good negotiators, they'll be able to pull this off, man.
Well,
beat out AJ Brown in at least 3 categories, and I guarantee you, I feel like Ceedee is signed.
But they're not good negotiators. They couldn't get a contract done with Tony Pollard when he was on a broken leg and was a free agent. Like, what was his value at that point? You just got hurt.
They didn't want him.
They gave the man what they give him for a year, fully guaranteed, $10 million. They wanted him. They wanted him enough for $10 million. You mean to tell me you couldn't have gave him a contract similar to what's the boy that ended up going to Carolina that used to play for the Eagles?
Miles Sanders.
Yeah, you couldn't have given him Miles Sanders contract. Miles Sanders only signed for like 11 over the course of his entire goddamn contract. You gave this man $10 million for a year. You
missing the point here. You missing the point. You missing the point. The point is they already had their masterful solution. Rico Dowell. They wasn't worried about it. They was banking on.
You don't go to hell.
They've been banking on Rico forever. Look like to me.
Why have they? You know what? I'm getting upset at you, and you ain't did the shit. So that's a personal flaw on my end. Cause I'm the type of nigga to shoot the messenger. I see that.
It's crazy.
So why are you telling me this on a Sunday?
If you remember Game of Thrones, they let the messenger go. Okay. They let the messenger come over there and tell you, hey, we finna kill y'all. So if y'all want a war, it's cool. And you don't supposed to do nothing to the messenger. You let them fly on back on the dragon and go on about their business. All right?
Sparta, though. I'm going to kick your ass down.
You're ready to say that, Henny. This is Sparta.
It's rules to war, man. It's rules of engagement, okay? Don't be like that, Henny. Don't be like that. But yeah, man, I'm finna have to go and get up out of here, man. Hey. But I do feel like the Joneses got a responsibility. They got to make Ceedee Lamb the Godfather offer. That's their job right now.
Yep.
Man, what y'all? We gonna get out of here, man. I want to hear y'all final thoughts, man. We gonna start with the guests. And Keith, it was real cool to have you over here, man. We're gonna have to do this again real soon.
Facts.
So let's start with you, man. What's your final thoughts, my brother?
My final thoughts is just get the extension on Dak done, man. Because there's no sense in you taking a cap hit when you're going to have more revenue on top of what you have coming in. But free up and go get you a veteran defensive tackle, please. And I'm pretty sure Zim is out there spoon feeding y'all, telling y'all, said, look, man, y'all got to give me a vet in this interior or this ain't going to work. So free up that cap space. Please get to a veteran DT and make plans on signing your future number 1 wide receiver. Other than that, I'm definitely grateful for trapping in the liquor store. I'm grateful for both of y'all. Chat, all y'all. Salute.
Indeed. Landlord, what's your final thoughts, man?
Yeah, man, my final thoughts is, man, we got to make sure we get these deals done, man. We got to, because it's stopping a lot of stuff, a lot of progression that we could have right now.
Exactly.
It's messing up a lot of the camaraderie that we could have in this team. You know what I'm saying? It's just a roadblock in the way. And if I was the Joneses, I wouldn't be right here for one. But for two, I would be trying to sign them before training camp. Give them a bolt of energy right before training camp and just sign your guys. Let them know that you are believing in them and you gonna rock with them. So I think that'll give us a nice little bolt of energy going into training camp. And that might be the plan the whole time, man. If you think about it, Jerry might ride with the drama and the gossip all the way through this slow season and then be like, man, I was finna sign them the whole time. So you never question Jerry marketing abilities. So it could be one of those type jams right there, man. But yeah, we need to sign our guys and hope to God that Mizey and people like that play better in year 2.
Dallas Cowboys. Stop hoping and wishing on stars and sign veteran players before the season starts. You can still go out there and add another safety like Justin Simmons. You want to make that room better. You can add defensive tackle Calais Campbell, even though he's about as old as Methuselah. He still is better than what you have for the most part. So Dallas Cowboys, make the moves, make your teams better. I'll take the ghost of Dalvin Cook over Rico Dow right now just because I feel the ghost of Dalvin Cook will be healthier more games. Go out and sign these cheap-ass veteran players, re-sign your players so you have the adequate cap to do so, and call it a day. You got an all-pro quarterback. You got an all-pro wide receiver, 2 all-pro cornerbacks, an all-pro pass rusher, multiple all-pro offensive linemen. You have a bunch of key pieces already established. Do what you need to do to make your team a truly viable option in the postseason, man. Do what you need to do to put yourself over the top and stop playing with the fans and our emotions, man. That's all I got to say on it, man. Do the proper things, push proper team building, and let's try and go out there and get 6 this year, man. But hey, we're gonna play the damn close. We're gonna play this as a closing too, man. We out. Appreciate y'all for everything. We'll holler at y'all, man.
Yeah, it's Goddess. And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo. We stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running, what you thought we bleed that? It's only one team over here, this Cowboys, believe that. Yeah, this you got is a poet. Big up West Coast Cowboy, HTM Sports, and Landlord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out. They don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC. Yeah, DC4L.
31 teams in the NFL. His system is designed to stop 25 teams.
Shit, I need a linebacker that's over 200 pounds. I need a defensive tackle that you got to pull away from the buffet. He's gone, so no.
Let's talk about that.
But yeah, that's a long part. That's a long part of your
I gotta
team.
make this point because I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. So I gotta get this off before it flees me, and the nation needs to hear this.